Hello YouTube, I'm back again. Today I want to talk about bugging in. Basically I want to revisit an old video I did back in 2017. As a matter of fact, it was my first video I did, and I talked about senior citizens and handicapped people and people with limited mobility, and how we should not bug out. And I want to revisit that again because I see a lot of people have never seen that video, even though it's been out since, like I say, 2017, with December 2017. So I'm gonna revisit it. You know, they say people are here to help you, and they say people out here will stick together, but you can't guarantee that. So what I'm saying is that if you handicap, you're a senior citizen, or you have any other kind of disability, that you got to use your common sense. You got to realize that yes, you will need help, and no, you shouldn't bug out, you know, unless you can be evacuated. See, being evacuated and bugging out is two different things. Now, I'm just saying, like me, I'm not bugging out. I've been preparing everything I need right here at home in case of SHTF or any other kind of emergency. You know, SHTF, like I said many times, could be anything. And most of the SHTFs that I have to deal with is always the weather. You can guarantee that at least once a year, the weather is going to cause a big problem in your life. Whether it's power outages or storms that tearing the roof off your house, or just winds that's coming through, just wreaking havoc in your neighborhood. So, like I say, you can guarantee it once a year. It might be just a major snowstorm or an ice storm. You can guarantee that once a year, you're gonna have at least one weather-related problem. It might be more, it might not have any, but you're gonna at least have one. I ain't gonna say you're not gonna have any. Okay, like I was saying, this is about not bugging out, but bugging in. You know, knowing that you can't bug out can drive you crazy. It can really drive a person crazy, knowing that they watch a lot of videos and they see a lot of people out there and they be saying, oh yeah, I got my bug out location. Yeah, I got my bug out bag. I'm ready to do this and I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to walk the 15 miles with a 100-pound bag on my back and get to my bug out location or whatever. I envy them guys, you know, to be young and strong and have healthy limbs and everything like that, and have sight and sound where you can hear and see great, and you know, but there's a lot of us out here, we don't have that mobility. We are limited. Some of us are more limited than others. You know, we have the wheelchairs, the crutches, the canes, the walking stick. You know, some of us we can't even do that. We just basically flat on our backs, you know. And it is a extreme situation. I mean, we can't do what a lot of people can do, but we have sound minds. You know, maybe our bodies might be betraying us. Like a lot of people that have MS, it's a slow burn. But and every year, you lose a little bit more. But I'm just saying, but we have sound minds. Our minds are strong, and we ready, you know. And then we have kids that's like that too, you know. It's a lot of kids out there that's disabled. They might not be physically disabled, but they do have certain things that they suffer with, you know, that will sort of cause them to be a hindrance if they had to bug out with the group. And so the best thing to do is to keep them at home so you can keep them safe, because some people don't understand. And I just want everybody to be safe. And that's why I say the safest place for me is to bug out at home, to bug in at home. So I'm not bugging out, I'm bugging in. You know, excuse me, I have family support. You know, I didn't when I first started the prep, but I do now. They understand. and they see what I've been talking about these last 5, 6, 7 years where I've been putting stuff away. They see it, you know. And then a lot of people, they want to bug out, but they don't have anywhere to go. You know, some of them live in apartments and they have nowhere to go, especially senior citizen high rises and stuff like that. See, in Ohio and in Cleveland, especially, it's a big business now. See, the population is definitely getting older. You know what I mean? The baby boomers like myself, we're getting older. And so these people are capitalizing on us, and they putting us in these nursing homes and these senior citizens facilities, and they putting us in there like cattle. And we have nowhere to bug out to. Okay, but that's not me. Like I said, I've been planning. And my plan is to stay right here. You know, I got my food, I got my water, I got my security, I got my communications. I'm ready. You know what I mean? Everything's getting a little harder when you get older. You know what I mean? Everything's getting harder when you get older. Yeah, but I gotta say this. We're old, but we're tough. We still have to survive everyday life out here. You know, with all this hysteria and confusion that's going on out here, we got to make sure that we keep everything stable where we're at. You know, safe and stable. So that's all I really wanted to say is I'm doing this video like basically it's an update of the one I did in 2017 for the 55 and older group like myself, that I'm bugging in. I'm not bugging out. I got my stuff right here. I got everything I need right here. It's common sense for me to do this. I mean, it's different if you have to be evacuated, where they come and take you away. But ain't no guarantee I'm going in. See, nothing is guaranteed, you know. It's not like back in the 60s and 70s where you took care of your parents and the elderly in your family, your aunt and stuff like that. These people nowadays, you on your own. And most of us senior citizens that don't have family support and that are handicapped, and that the young people want to go and do their thing, what they say, I want to live my life. They're going to live their life until things go bad, and then they're going to want to come to your location. And it's up to you if you want to let them in. See, I don't have that problem, though. My family's good so far. As far as me prepping and their cooperation, you know. So like I said, if you got limited mobility, you have sight and sound, that's hearing and seeing problems, and some of us have problems just reading, you know, because dyslexic could be a disability too, you know, because if you can't read a sign and know where you're going, you might be in serious trouble out here, and people might not understand. People never understand when people have a problem or a handicap or a disability. See, they always talk about discrimination against this other stuff, but it's discrimination against senior citizens and handicapped people every day. You know, I'm not going to start griping about how people take our parking spots or any of that stuff. I'm going to just say this. I'm not bugging out. I'm bugging in. I'm locking up and taking care of myself and my group. So that's all I wanted to say, YouTube. I just wanted to make sure that people get the message, okay? So thank you, YouTube.